I'm in the Samurai District here in Kanazawa. I'm going to tell you about a couple games that the Samurai used to play. Well, the first game wasn't played by the Samurai, but it's interesting to know. It's called Satsukumi Ken. Well, its forebearer was called Mitsui Ken, and these games were essentially drinking games played usually in red light districts and were the forebearers of rock, paper, scissors. In Satsukumi Ken, Mitsune, a legendary fox, he defeats the village head defeats the hunter, and the hunter defeats the fox. But in Mitsui Ken, the snake is beaten by the slug is beaten by the frog, and the frog is beaten by the snake. And if you're like me and wondering how a slug manages to defeat a snake, it's actually based on an old belief. Well, originally it was supposed to be a caterpillar, and it's based on an old belief that caterpillars kill snakes. Anyway, on to the Samurai game. It has a name which I'm not even going to try to pronounce, and it was a spiritual game designed to test the bravery of the samurai. And what they would do is light 100 essentially candles and tell scary stories. So they would tell a scary story, at the end of the scary story they would put out a light, and by the end of it, the last light, apparently a spirit would be summoned. You can find examples of these stories online, but to summarize one called the Rattling Bridge. A man heard a rattling on a bridge at night time, and he knew this bridge was too dangerous to cross at night. So he went to go warn the travellers don't cross the bridge. But nobody was there, and this happened night after night after night. So he went to go see a fortune teller, and this fortune teller told him that in Toyama, a nearby province, there was gates to hell, and these were parades of the dead on their way to these gates to hell. So he and his family got up and moved, and after about 99 of these stories, most samurai got too worried and stopped the game.